Hi everyone, hello, hi everywhere. Another live stream. You're lucky. I am lucky to be with you. On Hello Talk, people who are watching me on Facebook. Yes, that's another live stream. This is the 40th live stream, and obviously we're continuing our series now about friends, buddies, mates, or whatever. Yeah, so something like within that sphere. Yeah. So tonight I was like, the title is A Buddy or Mate. Actually, we done buddy this morning. Yeah. Feel free if you missed out on that live stream. It's on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah. Um, and tonight actually we're going to talk about mate. We've done friend, we've done buddy, and now we're dealing with mate. Yeah, so waiting on yous to come. They'll start coming soon. Let's watch like as usual, watch football meanwhile. And wait on you to come. Let's see. So we've got here Kiki. Hi Kiki, nice to see you from Saudi Arabia. Hi. It is always a pleasure to see you here. You and obviously your flag, Saudi Arabia. I love Saudi Arabia. And I'm watching football, so Saudi League will be awesome this year. It is awesome, but it would be more awesome. You had Cristiano Ronaldo last season, and now you're having many of others, including the Algerian like Riyad Mahrez. You took them all. Kiki saying you are awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing the room. Boys and girls, feel free to share the room. Feel free to do like Kiki, so many of you come and have a heated conversation, hopefully. Fun, but also heated one. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Kiki. How are you doing? Let's look at who is here. None, even Kiki left. Anyways, you'll start to come in soon, yeah? Don't worry. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Even to use watching on Facebook and YouTube, yeah? It's gonna be funny. Although we won't be interacting directly, like I said, directly, like coming on stage here on Hello Talk, like you can actually raise your hand or even give a shout out, to give a shout out, to give a shout out. Yeah, just an idiom to say that you're kind of like shouting to like kind of like grab my attention. Tundura, hi, thanks for joining. Yeah, so to give a shout out to kind of like make me aware. Yeah, to make me aware. It's just a nicer way to say to make me aware, or also to grab my attention. This is also correct. This is all within the same kind of like sphere of meaning, to grab my attention. Yeah, to grab my attention, to give, just feel free to give a shout out down there in the comments below, and I'll happily get you on stage. The only rule, unfortunately, yeah, there is rules on my live stream. Yeah, Hanan, hi, nice to see you. I seen Hannah, but I know it's you. I can guess that because you're one of our regulars and you're really welcome here, obviously. Yeah, so you give to give. I was kind of like giving synonyms of while I'm watching the English League, of course. Yeah, um, yeah, I know now how to flip the camera. There you go. Anyways, so I was given kind of like synonym. Feel free, I said, if you want to come on stage at any time, feel free to give a shout out, yeah? To give a shout out It's like a nicer way to kind of like grab my attention. Hanan's dancing. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, to give a shout out, and I gave some synonyms, kind of like synonyms for that, is to make me aware or to grab my attention. Yeah, to tell me basically I want to go on stage. I know unfortunately Hello Talk limiting you guys, non VIPs, but fortunately as well, you can still come on the stage and obviously talk and practice your English. Tell them about the only rule. You tell each other about the only rule about on my live stream. Just 5 minutes. Sorry about that, but that's what I could give so far. Yeah, but at least it's better than nothing. Yeah. Anyways, I can see you all coming already. Dries from my home country, Algeria, where Hanan is right now. What used to be me. Hi. And hi, Chinese character. I don't read Chinese, sorry about that. They're learning Japanese. How is your Japanese learning going? How are you? I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright. I'm doing excellent. I'm watching Nottingham Forest playing against Sheffield United, and they just scored just now. Yeah, so Nottingham Forest equalised. I hope you can see it. And Reese, yeah, وش الحالة؟ لاباس الحمد لله. So let's watch the goal. I hope you can see the goal. Alright, that's a good one, look. Alright, that's a good one. Yeah, isn't it? Tell me what you think of the goal. Anyways, let's head back. Because I'm not obviously allowed to kind of like steal content, yeah. Yeah. How are you? I'm alright, thanks. وش الحالة؟ لاباس الحمد لله. I will pray and come back. May the Lord accept your prayers, accept all of our prayers, yeah? Yeah, it's fine, Hanan, yeah? Yeah, that's a good one. They're 1-1 now, yeah? English League, yeah. Yeah, I see Russia, hi, Russian character. They're learning English, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well, I hope you're alright. Yeah, so we're kind of like keeping going with our conversations. Friend, we're done buddy, we're done this morning like buddy, and we're going to do like tonight I said buddy or mate, kind of like we done acquaintance last night, yeah. Yesterday I managed, you're so lucky. You really are. Anyways, I've managed 2 live streams today as well. Obviously, I think I'm managing 2 live streams as well. If you don't mind me watching football while I'm teaching, then we'll all be alright. Yeah, so Cesam in Trend Room, hi, thanks for joining everyone. Yeah, so tonight we're going to deal with mate, yeah? We've done buddy, yeah? We said that a kind of like you need to think about the scheme like this. You've got a friend, yeah, and we've done friend, the meanings, the hidden meanings, the use of the word friend. That's what we kind of like do. But not only vocabulary, we do like idioms, phrasal verbs relating to that, common expressions, yeah. Yeah, but also what we do during our live streams, meanwhile while we're interacting through the comments obviously with yous and people come on stage sometimes, yeah. That's what we do. We done friend and then we done acquaintance, yeah, which is like further than a proper friend, yeah. In between there is a buddy, yeah, and we said there is a work buddy, yeah, someone you work with and they're like kind of like friends. You know each other and you chat and you crack jokes and stuff like that. But you've got also like acquaintance, work acquaintance or business acquaintance, yeah. We've done that in previous live streams. You should go to to YouTube and Facebook to watch them. I'm managing to post them now and they're available. Feel free to go to YouTube whenever you have time, or whenever you miss out on my live streams, just head to YouTube and Facebook, and there you go. You could watch them with comments, basically the same as live. The only downside, shall I say, is that you don't have like direct interaction, yeah? So you would have to interact indirectly through comments. If you want to interact directly, you would have, unfortunately, to be on Hello Talk. Anyways, what were we saying? So we said work or business acquaintance, yeah? We've done that before again, yeah? What does work or business acquaintance is someone you meet through your work, through your business, but you don't know them in person. Like you don't know them, you don't crack jokes with them, you just work. That's a work business. A work or business acquaintance. Whereas a work buddy, yeah, work buddy is someone you know through your work, but you know them like kind of like they're not friends, but you're like too familiar to each other. If I should use the term, yeah, you're familiar with each other somehow. Yeah. Uh, yeah, but tonight, like I said, we're going to deal with another term. It's mainly used in the UK, but you can come across that. You're watching a movie and the movie is about somewhere in Britain, yeah? It's somewhere in Britain, in London or whatever, and you see the guy saying to the other guy, mate, yeah? Mate. And you were like, what the heck is that? Yeah, what does that mean? Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, it's UK but informal, yeah. So mate, yeah, is a friend. Basically means a friend. I've got an example here. We've been mates since our school days. We've been mates since our school days. I usually go out with some of my mates from the office on Saturdays. Yeah, she is my best mate. Yeah, she's my best mate. Means she's my best friend. She's my best fella. But let's do the fella another day. Yeah, don't get confused or whatever. We've been mates since our school days. We've been mates. We've been friends. Yeah. So this is the kind of like the first meaning. It's informal, like in informal. Usually you don't have it like formal. Formally we address a friend as a friend, best friend, yeah, formally. But informal, usually when we're speaking, yeah, in the UK. But like I said, you can come across that. An American could say that also. It's perfectly fine because like English is like kind of like expanding everywhere, and that's why probably you guys are learning all English. Yeah, anyways, so this is the first meaning, like kind of like friend, yeah. So here, like, see, you've got a friend here, you've got acquaintance far behind, and you've got in the middle, you've got a buddy, which is like kind of like friend and kind of like, you know, acquaintance sometimes, yeah, could be acquaintance. But now, in between buddy and a friend, you've got mate, mainly a British one, but also like you could find it everywhere basically. So yeah, so this is the meaning. I'm gonna go ahead to another meaning of mate, yeah. A mate is an animal's sexual partner. Animals 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 with apostrophe in the end. Sexual partner, whom we're going to see later, going to mate with. To mate as a verb, we're going to do that. Don't worry. An animal sexual partner. For example, peacocks, yeah, that's an animal, that's a bird. Peacocks use their beautiful tails. You know what a peacock mean? Yeah? A peacock is a bird, yeah? Peacocks use their beautiful tails to attract mates. So what does that mean? Mate is another peacock's sexual partner, whom someone you a peacock use their tails to attract another peacock, usually female, yeah, to have sex with her. But in animal term, we don't used to have sex. This is for humans. But for animal, we use another term which we're going to see later. The use of the word mate as a verb. Yeah. So we've done the first meaning, like kind of like the famous one, and yeah, we've done the second one, which is which deals mainly with animals. Tariq, thanks for joining. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, let me see. Tariq from Morocco. Hi, hi to Morocco. Nice to see you, Tariq. Unfortunately, man, you're not the first one from Morocco on my live stream, but you're welcome to join, obviously. You're highly welcome. Anyways, so let's keep going with kind of like the word mate. Um, yeah, so we said it's an animal sexual partner, a mate. Um, yeah, we've done the meaning like a friend. Um, let's see what have we got here also. Yeah, this is an interesting meaning of the word mate. Ahmed Sharif, hi, hi, thanks for joining. Hi, hi, Ahmed Sharif. Zach, nice to see you, man. Boys and girls, Zach, one of our regulars, yeah? He managed last time to go on my stage. Ahmed Sharif from Egypt. Hi, hi, hi to Egypt. Yeah. So another interesting meaning for the word mate is nice to meet you, Ahmed Sharif. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy. You're not the first one from Egypt on my live streams, but you're highly welcome as well. So yeah, mainly in the and maybe in the UK, but like a mate is a person who is employed to help a skilled worker. I'm going to give an example so you get the meaning very well, yeah? So, for example, a carpenter, yeah? A carpenter's mate. You've got a carpenter, yeah, dealing with wood, yeah? The assistant, the one who works with them, beside them, and they give them kind of like assistance, we call them a carpenter's mate. For example, a plumber, usually handy jobs, yeah, handy jobs like plumber, electrician, a carpenter. So a plumber's mate, yeah. So let's head back to the definition: a person who is employed to help a skilled worker, skilled, handy worker, yeah, yeah. So when we done a body that is kind of like similar meaning, let me go ahead and have a look at it. Yeah, so when we done body, the word body, B-U-D-D-Y, yeah, or shortened, usually shortened bud, hi bud, yeah, mainly like most of the time American, yeah, informal, hey bud, yeah, I'm sure you've come across that in mainly movies and series. Hi bud, yeah, or buddy, the same meaning. We done that. It was basically this morning because I managed two live streams today, yeah. So we done buddy, yeah. I'm just doing kind of like quick review. If you want to watch that live stream, you would have, I'm afraid, to go on Facebook or YouTube. Then you could watch them. Thanks for following. Thank you. Yeah. So just like a quick review when it comes to this meaning as a person who is employed to help a skilled worker when it comes to mate, yeah, uh, plumber's mate, yeah, there is kind of like a bit similar meaning, but to Tariq, colleague, no, I'm afraid not. So Tariq, It's the first time I see you here, yeah? It's like a series about a friend. We started with friend, yeah? And it took us 3 live streams to do like friend. We done even, it was yesterday morning, we done 4 idioms related to the word friend. But then, because in English language, there is many words of the word similar to friend. There is acquaintance, there is like buddy, there is, now we're doing mate, there is mucker, there is different ones, yeah? So every day what I'm doing is we go about one of them, yeah? Yeah. So a work body, yeah? Work body. We done it this morning. This morning we done body. If you want to watch that live stream, I put it. I managed to post it on Facebook and on YouTube. Just go to my moments, to my profile. You'll find a pinned post where there is my Facebook on it, yeah? So you can watch it. But I'm gonna go ahead. Work buddy is like a colleague, but not like proper colleague, yeah? Not like colleague, someone you work with and you have a joke with and like laid back kind of like, yeah. But colleague is something really different, yeah. But here we've got um, a mate, in this sense, a person who is employed to help a skilled worker. So you've got a carpenter coming to your house doing woodwork, yeah? A carpenter, yeah? Or a plumber. They come, someone comes with them to help them, yeah? They work together. That plumber pays them for that, yeah? That assistant, that person with them, we call them um, yeah, the co-worker with them, but they're not just co-workers. They're like, they maybe like the plumber, the head plumber is his boss, yeah? So they help them. We call him the plumber's mate, yeah? It's like a friend, but not like a friend. Like, they have a good relationship with each other, but they work with each other, but they know each other well, but they're not like also friends. That's why we don't say as the plumber's friend, because they're not friends, yeah? That a plumber's mate. Plumbers with apostrophe mate. Yeah, this way. Like my, exactly, I'm gonna come across that meaning, yeah? The use of mate, like you used it, you roommate, yeah? Plumber's mate here in case, in a sense of work, in employment, yeah? Someone working like as an electrician or a plumber, they're usually head plumber. The assistant is called the plumber's mate, yeah. But we've come across that as something like this somehow when we done body. So someone who provides friendly help to someone with an illness or a problem. Yeah? Gonna give the example we done this morning. We run a body system. A body system, not made system, a body system to support recovering alcoholics. So a body system in which there is people to help people recover from alcoholism. That's it. So there is people there, bodies, yeah, bodies, work bodies. Yeah, that's why a body system. Anyway, so let's head back to mate. You should be able to kind of like understand the word body properly when you head back to other live streams. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a different meaning of the word kind of like mate. A type of officer, um, a type of officer on a trading ship, yeah? Trading ships. There is different ships, like there is even marine ship, like military ship, yeah? But this one for trading, yeah? A type of officer, like someone working there, an officer on a trading ship rather than a military ship. It's a trading ship. I'm gonna give the example. He had worked as a ship's mate. See that? As a ship's mate for 10 years. He. Let me switch into English. He had worked as a ship's mate for 10 years. There you go. So here he had worked as a ship's mate for 10 years. Yes, someone working on a ship, but actually the meaning they are a proper officer. Like they could be higher up in that ship, yeah? So they are an officer in that ship. So we call them as a ship's mate, shipmates, ship's mate. So ships, the ship's mate. The ships. The ship's mate. Like this, particularly. Yeah. Sorry about that. The only downside I would say about live streaming is you get thirsty because you talk too much sometimes. Yeah, so let's head. Remember, the first meaning was like the common probably meaning about mate is like friend, but mainly in the UK. But why are we learning it? You must have come across it, probably watching movies or whatever. You spoke to your friend in Canada and it tells you hi mate, yeah. Whereas you learn that kind of like this is like British English, yeah. But actually, because English is everywhere and expanding, basically. So as a friend, but then the second meaning we talked about is when it comes to animals, it's the animal sexual partner. We call them mate. I've got here the example about the peacock. Um, so peacocks use their beautiful tails to attract mates. So here, as I said, the meaning is an animal's sexual partner. So here, peacocks use their beautiful tails to attract what? A peacock sexual partner. Male attracts a peacock female. So let's head to the comments. Thank you for following Ayub. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoy yourself. Anyways, and we've got Hanan went to pray. May the Lord accept all of your prayers and all our prayers, Hanan. Did I miss a lot? I don't think so. You could ask others to do. So we done the common meaning, yeah, of a the word mate, and then we done the first meaning. I mean, and then the first kind of like meaning related to animal, which is a mate as an animal sexual partner, and then what we done. Let me have a look on my laptop. Yeah, actually, you missed something. Yeah. So, yeah, this is kind of like really important and common as well. So the third meaning, Hanan, is a person who is employed to help a skilled worker or handy worker. For example, a plumber or an electrician. See the guy, you've got an electrician coming to your house to do some electricity work, yeah? And then they come two guys, yeah? Two guys. One of them is the actual electrician or the head electrician, we call him. The head electrician. The second one, they help the other one. They assist them with their mission. So we call that the electrician's mate or the plumber's mate. It depends on which skilled worker we're talking about. So this is the meaning: a person who is employed. Yeah, so a plumber's mate. Yeah, a plumber's mate or carpenter. Carpenter, someone who does woodwork. Yeah, carpenters. A mate. We don't say colleague. The guy from Morocco, Tariq, he was asking me whether I mean colleague. Colleague is a different thing, yeah? We'll deal with the word colleague in a separate live stream, inshallah. But for now, yeah, it's not colleague, yeah? It's not colleague. You just work, I would say, like skilled workers mate, yeah? Carpenters or electrician or whatever. The next meaning we're done is when it comes to a ship, yeah? We're not talking about military ship, yeah? There is someone called a ship's mate, yeah? We've got here example. He had worked, you could look upwards, Hanan, and the others you could see. I'm gonna pin the thing, the example, yeah? He had worked as ship's mate for 10 years. Here, ship's mate, you would think the first thing that comes to your mind, someone worked on a ship. No, the actual meaning is a type of officer on a trading ship. Yeah? Rather than a military one. He's an officer but civilian, yeah, but they're higher up, yeah, in that ship. So a type of officer on a trading ship rather than a military ship. Yeah. Um Pretty good. Yeah, let me see. I never seen your yeah, I guess your Arabic sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm an Algerian. Thanks, Hanan. I'm an Algerian. I can speak Arabic. I'm just living in Scotland. Yeah. Um, uh, Thanks, Tariq. Thanks. Yeah, so we've done the meaning as a noun, yeah? An animal sexual partner, we call them a mate. But here, the use, as you notice, is as a noun. But we can actually use it as a verb, is to mate basically. To mate, to mate, to mate, yeah? We don't say about human beings, like I said earlier, they have sex, yeah? Yeah? They have sexual intercourse. These are all synonyms. To have sex. Obviously with someone, yeah? Or somebody. Usually in North America they say somebody, but even in Britain we say somebody. But yeah, usually in Britain is someone, in America is somebody. Somebody. To have sex with somebody, or to have sexual intercourse. The second one is just more specific. Intercourse. Intercourse. There you go. To have sexual intercourse. Yeah, this is for human beings, yeah? This is for humans. But for animals is to mate. Yeah? So to mate, yeah? To mate. Anyway, so to have sex and produce young or to make animals do this. So the second meaning is for example, if I've got a bird male and I get them to have sex with each other to obviously produce other birds. So I made them. I made them. Or get them to mate. Get them to mate. To get them. I heard that in National Geographic. Yeah, National Geographic is like obviously deals with animal and yeah, animal life in general. That's why they say to mate, Hanan. They don't say to have sex. Animals, they don't have sex. They mate. Yeah, and they meet. They mate a mate. Yeah, this is interesting. They mate with a mate. That's clear example of the both uses of the same word, as the first one as a verb, the second one as a noun. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, now we're gonna deal with what Tariq gave example as, is like as a suffix, yeah? You've got prefix and you've got suffix. Prefix basically you've got root, yeah, something, call it root, And then if you add at the top, something at the top, you link it, that's prefix. Prefix. And if you add it in the end, so prefix, this from Latin, pre means previous, it means before, yeah? And then you've got root. And then you've got suffix. To form something, yeah? To form an adjective, to form an adverb, yeah? For example, I'm gonna give you an example about suffix, yeah? So, suffix, for example, take the noun a friend plus a suffix, which is, here in our case, ly, yeah? Equals what? Equals friendly. Exactly, well done, Hanan, yeah? We've got n friendly. N is the prefix in this case. Well done, Hanan, thanks so much for that. This is the prefix. You've got friend is the root. You've got the root. And you've got ly in the end. This is like the suffix, yeah? Suffix. And friendly, to form from the noun friend, to form an adjective, yeah? Or an adverb. In this case, it could be an adjective or an adverb as well. And friendly. And friendly. Yeah? We've got, you're welcome, I'm having your back, don't worry. Thank you so much. So happy. You know what? I'm double happy. Why? Because once, because you're having my back. The second, which is more like with some respect, is that you're practicing what you're learning. I can see that. That's like really huge. Like next step when you're like starting, like applying, put that into, yeah, mastered. I have mastered it, yeah? I have mastered it. Yeah, I have. The present perfect, because when you master something, it's like continuous verb, kind of like in the meaning, yeah? When you master something, it's hard to lose it, yeah? Yeah. You're welcome. I'm so happy, really. That this means what I'm doing here makes sense. Yeah, luckily. So happy. No one could be happier than me, seriously. Watching a game, enjoying myself, having live stream, and I can see the feedback. And the feedback is like, with whom have you used it, Hanan? The word acquaintance. Boys and girls, this is like a living example, yeah? A living example of what we're doing here on our live streams. Look at Hanan, she knows now the difference. She's like, she mastered like having someone's back. This is like a good idiom. This is a famous idiom in English language, and she's now kind of like have mastered as well acquaintance, yeah? Not everyone knows that, believe me. Sorry about that, I need to take my medication. Have you kind of like spoken to some of the acquaintances here? Hello. anyways, yeah. So when we use the word mate as a suffix, here we've got something like what Tariq from Morocco just was wondering about. Room plus suffix mate in this case, and we've got roommate. Flat, yeah? Flatmate. Yeah, this is how it's formed. Used to show that two people share a space, yeah? So this use particularly used to show that two people share a space or are involved in the same activity. Example here, work plus mate. We've got work mate. Yeah, this is two people, workmates, Yeah, these two people share the same activity, workmates. Yeah, so the head plumber and the plumber's mate, they are workmates. They're not colleagues, they are workmates. Yeah, colleagues could be like working with each other. They might be friends, but it's not necessary. They You can work with a colleague for your whole life and you can never be friends. It's fine. That's what a colleague for. However, a workmate, they're still not your friend. However, usually the work you're doing is something like handy, like skilled work, yeah, using hands, but also your kind of like level of connection, your your level of bonding is somehow similar to friendship, but it's not like proper friendship. That's the difference. That's what I said at the beginning of the live stream. We know now what a friend is, we know what an acquaintance is, we know what a buddy, yeah, or bud. I love saying bud. Buddy or bud, yeah, and now we have mate here in between friend and between a buddy. Yeah, is that clear? I hope it is. Um, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I've got here British informal, a friend or a person you work with, like workmate. Clear. That's so good. That's so good. An animal's sexual partner, we've done that. Yeah. So there is kind of like slight meaning here, but also important as well. A mate is also a husband or a wife. It could be a mate as well. Yeah. This is really interesting because usually, like in the Anglo-Saxon culture, this is like dealing with like animal life, like you've seen that on National Geographic or maybe like big magazines and stuff. And usually the culture deals more like with animals, and it cherishes animals. Yeah. Like kind of like like I don't know. I prefer dealing with that in another live stream because there is a lot. I feel like there is a lot to be told about that. I've got another example about an animal's sexual partner. Swans keep the same mate for life. Yeah, this is an interesting, in my opinion, example, but also a fact. Yeah. So swans. Do you know what a swan is? Yeah. This is swan. Yeah. Yeah. So swans keep uh, the same mate for life. Yeah, this is like good example in my opinion, but also like a fact. Yeah, swans keep the same mate for life. Yeah, and that's why probably we've got like in the yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Um. Uh. Yeah. This is also another example. Good one, Young. Thanks for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. Yeah. So I've got here another meaning. Either of a pair of matched objects. Yeah. For example, your socks. Um. Usually where is the other one, but also where is the other mate. Yeah, other mate. It's like pair, mate. Yeah, the same for like in Latin in general. A pair is like you could tell your spouse she's your mate, but also she could be your pair, but like in English more like mate. Yeah, I would say more like mate, not like pair. Yeah, yeah. Pair of shoes. Whereas when it comes to objects, where is your other pair of shoes? Yeah, or also mate. Yeah. So I can find the mate to this sock. Did you see that? Like sock or shoe, pair of shoes. Usually used pair of shoes, but also a mate. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I can't find my pair of shoes. Yeah, but also your mate. Yeah, yeah. This is like a bit specific. I would. Yeah, I don't hear it that often, but I think it does exist. Yeah, I'm sure I heard of it. So I can't find the mate to this sock. Yeah, yeah. There you go. We still have the animal one. We've done it. The verb. Yeah. Match the fire. Yeah, I think other than this idiom, let's have a look. I believe we've covered this like kind of like chapter, this word, and I am sure, if you watched the other live stream, the previous ones, about friend, about buddy, about acquaintance, and now mate, I'm 100%. You should be able now to know kind of like even and you've got an overview about these words. You know that they're different, yeah, and you should be at least able to know that a friend is completely kind of like the opposite than acquaintance. That's what I wanted you to know throughout my live streams, like kind of like big facts, yeah. So you don't mix between a friend and acquaintance, yeah. I find the mate to the sock sounds more like um no. I would rather say Zoj, yeah, because you could say also like your wife or your life partner is like your mate, yeah, my mate. My wife, she's my mate, and your husband is your. They're supposed to be your mate, yeah, because they're like your zawj, yeah, in Arabic. Since you're asking about Arabic, yeah, yeah, because when two animals mate, yeah, يتزاوج. Do you get the meaning, Hanan? Yeah. So we've got this zawj يتزاوج in Arabic. Boys and girls, feel free to address me in any languages you're learning or you're kind of like if you speak French native language, I speak French as well. I could explain these things in your language or in Spanish or whatever. Feel free to address me in any language. I don't, it's not really an issue. As long as it could help you with your learning, that's the point. Yeah? Si, signor. Perfectamente. Yeah. So, perfectamente. Yeah, we've got here an idiom, yeah. And it has to do with the word mate, yeah? Mate. Mate for life, yeah? So, if animals mate for life, they keep the same sexual partner. Ah, there you go. Sheffield United is losing tonight. Anyways, sorry about that. So yeah, mate for life. So we've got if animals mate for life, they keep the same sexual partner for their whole life. Yeah. So mate for life. This is like kind of like idiom. The use of this idiom you're talking to someone, for example, or you're watching a movie and they comment about someone being faithful to someone else and they said made for life. That's it, simply like that. It means they're like being faithful to the, or they just refer to the fact that they're still kind of like faithful. Yeah, it doesn't mean they're you know one of them died or something like that. No, it just means that basically we mean faithfulness. Yeah, made for life. Yeah. So this is it. Yeah, that's me. Any questions? Any questions? Anything really? Um, yeah. I've been live streaming for an hour. Although some of you went to pray, I tried. I tried to refund some of you, but I'm not responsible for that. To be fair. But anyways, boys and girls, it was really nice seeing you tonight. I'm so happy, so happy. No, I'm not continuing. I'm calling it a night here. Yeah, so, anyways, that was my avalanche. Annoying me, pissing me off. Anyways, so, yeah. What's the topic of. What is tomorrow's topic, yeah? What's tomorrow's topic? Because you're asking now, yeah? What will, if you're still wanting, what will the topic of tomorrow be? Yeah? What will the topic of tomorrow be? Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah. I think. Let me just gather my thoughts. I think I'm gonna go ahead with. Do some of the. I think I'm gonna go with companion maybe tomorrow. But let me have a look. We've got many, so we kind of like tackled a friend, mate. Maybe I'll do tomorrow. We'll do pal, yeah, because it's also famous. But I need to look tonight, yeah. Usually that's what I do when I'm heading to my bed. I think about obviously live streams as well. So I try to kind of like schedule that in my head and find kind of like how do I say that? Schematize, yeah. Try to schematize how the live stream would be tomorrow, yeah. What will it be about and what am I gonna talking about? Whether it's gonna be like idioms or whatever, whether it's gonna be like one live stream, just like the one about friend, the word friend was about 4 live streams. Yeah, so I can give actually more, yeah. What does it mean? Schematize. 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 Yeah, schematize come from a scheme, yeah? The noun is scheme. So if you've got my live stream, yeah, usually I start like, obviously I put that on moments and I set the time and schedule it like it's going to be like at 9, for example, p.m., yeah? And then that's schematizing, yeah? The first is going to be like posting. The second would be like properly going on live stream. At the beginning, I'll start by saying hi and welcoming others to come and waiting on you, is basically. And looking at my laptop, trying to set ideas, yeah? And then I start welcoming you guys and start maybe doing quick review about what we've done, yeah, and maybe answering questions. Sometimes I let someone go on stage, yeah. So all of that is like having a scheme about visualizing. When I go to my bed, I visualize. I have it as a vision, yeah. I visualize a scheme about how my live stream is going to be tomorrow, like, yeah. That's what means. Or I schematize. Does that make sense now to you, Hanan? Yeah. So I'll let you know, guys. Just keep an eye on the moments, obviously, but it's going to be around friends, yeah. Not like the word friend, but it's going to be like pal, or we're going to do a companion. I'll have a look at that and see what I could offer you guys. Yeah, when it comes, for example, like companion, like I could like maybe schedule it within 2 live streams and give you like idioms, or I feel like there is like something I should focus on more. It depends also on the use guys how do you feel about that? Anyways, and different factors. Anyways, see you tomorrow for sure. I might go for just one live stream tomorrow because of the weekend. Usually I'm away and stuff like that. Yeah. Um, I've got gymnastics for the kids in the morning, and then I've got like a kind of like playing session with my kids, and then take them shopping. They've been collecting money for their piggy banks, so we promised them to take them like to buy some like toys with their own money, and then we see. Thank you. I'm trying to be. No, I'm just trying to be. Yeah, so I've got like, usually in the weekends I'm away, but surely I'll be able to go live at least once, yeah. But if I'm like, I can, I usually go twice. And the other day, remember, I went 3 times. I went 3 times. It was too much, maybe. But yeah, I've managed 3 times a day, and it's really enjoyable. Yeah, well done. So hopefully, hope to see you tomorrow. Please look after yourselves. Have a good weekend wherever you are. I hope you enjoy yourselves, and stay tuned. Bye.